And so we know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, this government has created some tension between us and Burkina Faso because our president went and opened his mouth too wide. You saw the video. He went and was doing conconsa about your neighbor. We all are here. We are suffering. America called you small, and you are so excited, and then your neighbor, you are doing conconsa about him. You know, and so it has created some diplomatic tension. He went there and went and apologized, but still, it's not the best. So when government changes, we have to go and talk to our neighbors because we must work together.
Hello, greetings everyone. The former president of Ghana, John Mahama, has been re-elected as president after winning the election. In his campaigns, Mahama said he would work closely with Capt. Traore of Burkina Faso after the current administration of President ADDO AKUFO entered into diplomatic crisis with Burkina Faso. And
so I think that we must improve our relationship with Burkina Faso. At the same time, we must also strengthen our surveillance and security so that in case it comes into our borders, we are able to deal with it. And that is also the reason why we must solve the Boko crisis as quickly as possible.
Yes, those are the words of President-elect of Ghana, John Mahama, expressing his displeasure with outgoing President ADDO AKUFO over the country of Burkina Faso in the United States of America, which many interpreted as accusing Burkina Faso in the United States. Let us recall what President ADDO AKUFO said there in the United States of America.
Today, Russian mercenaries are on our northern border. Burkina Faso has now entered into an arrangement to go along with Mali in employing the Wagner forces there. I believe a mine in southern Burkina has been allocated to them as a form of payment for their services. Prime Minister of Burkina Faso in the last 10 days has been in Moscow. And to have them operating on our northern border is particularly distressing for us in Ghana. Apart from not accepting the idea of great powers once again making Africa their theater of operation, we have a particular position that you know about over the Ukraine war, where we have been very, very vocal and upfront about condemning the invasion of Russia by Russia. And therefore, they're now to have this group at our borders is a matter of some considerable disquiet and concern for us. We really like to have a privileged opportunity to talk about its implications and what we believe ought to be the case. This is what took place with the discussion in the Congress yesterday.
Okay, that is President ADDO AKUFO of Ghana, the president whose party has lost election in Ghana. So many believes that his party's failure is due to being close to Western countries, especially the United States of America and France, which many citizens were not happy with. It should be remembered that a month ago, the ambassador of African Union to the United States of America, Our Excellency Dr. Capt. While in Ghana, told the youth of Africa to remove all leaders or to replace all leaders who support imperialism and exploitation in the continent of Africa, while insisting on supporting the revolutions in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Let us listen a little bit from what our mother, Ambassador Dr. Capt. said at that time.
Our children are saying, we're sick and tired of seeing our natural resources fund healthcare in the Western world, while we don't have access to that Western world. So it is the revolution that has been proclaimed, the revolution the likes of Kwame Nkrumah and others had hoped for, While it may have taken us years to get where we are, the unfinished business that our Pan-African fathers started back in 1963 must be completed, and our youth in Africa are acutely aware of that. The leadership that is not awakening, the leadership that doesn't understand that imperialism no longer has room in Africa, neocolonialism no longer has room in Africa, colonization no longer has room in Africa, exploitation of Africa can no longer continue. A leader who doesn't understand that is a leader whose days are numbered. The African youth are not taking it anymore. The African youth are awakened, their eyes are open, and they're saying, you either stand up and defend what belongs to us, or we will replace you, plain and simple.
Yes, those are words from Dr. Alkanach Ombolikwao, and of course, the citizens and the people of Ghana have decided to replace the party of President Nana Addo Akufo and elected the opposition party to, and of course, John Mahama are going to become the new president of Ghana. And already the president of Burkina Faso, Capt. Traore, congratulated President-elect John Mahama, and through the official Facebook page of the Palace of Burkina Faso, Captain Traore has congratulated the newly elected president, and I will read the way it was written. I quote, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to President John Dramani Mahama for his landslide victory in the presidential election this Saturday, December 7th, 2024. I formulate the wish that his tenure as the head of the state, as the head of the sister Republic of Ghana, will see consolidation of countries' old good neighborhood relations between our two countries, and that together we build stronger, more integrated and resilient sub-regional space for the happiness of our people. Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of Burkina Faso, head of state. So that is what was written in the official Facebook page of the Palace of Burkina Faso, message to the President-elect of Ghana, John Mahama. So you can see now Burkina Faso and Ghana is going to have a good relationship, because in the previous there's no good relationship, and this time I hope Ghana and Burkina Faso will be in the good relationship. But one thing that the people are waiting to see is whether President John Mahama will close the U.S. military base in Ghana to do the same Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso did to France, or maybe there will be another negotiation or contract between U.S. and Ghana. But all in all, those are things that people are waiting to see whether the coming president will follow the same path to other leaders, especially the leaders in the Sahel, like Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goita, and Abdulrahman Chian. So up to that, let me leave the stage. I'm waiting to hear from you. Please share with us your opinion, your perspective, what is your suggestion, and what is your views concerning about what you heard from this video. So let me say thank you, have a nice time, see you next time.